Good evening, Eastern North Carolina. I'm meteorologist Russell James. Big story is going to be the heat over the coming days, but at least for right now, New Bern's seeing temperatures generally into the upper 70s, dew points in the upper 70s, making it feel like a toasty 83 degrees. First alert live radar, nice and quiet. Got a few spotty showers right in the Elizabeth City area, but they're going to be staying well away from most of us here in Eastern North Carolina. Instead, clouds will be increasing late, temperatures dropping down into the middle 70s with a southwesterly breeze at around 7 miles per hour. Heading out the door going into tomorrow morning, we're going to start off close to 80 degrees, easily gliding through the mid to upper 80s, getting to around 91 degrees as we get closer towards lunch. And it looks like we're going to have a west-northwesterly breeze generally at around 6 miles per hour. When you look at the home temperature for tonight, it's one of those nights, and even going into Sunday, where you want to turn the air way down. We're talking about 65, 66 degree temperatures for your AC unit, given the fact that we're going to be dealing with a prolonged period of temperatures well in excess of 90 to 95 degrees. And that means for the heat index tomorrow morning, starting off around 82, look at the heat index values as we head later on towards the afternoon, getting up between 102 to 105 degrees. And that's just for one spot. If you check it out with our hourly forecasts, most of us getting up to around 87, 88, closing near 90, flirting near the 90-degree mark as we head later on into the morning. But notice it feels like temperatures in the yellow, 100, 101, 102, turns into a sultry 105, certainly on Sunday. And by the way, Sunday afternoon, we should fall just shy of heat advisory criteria. But then once we go into Sunday evening, temperatures will take a hard time dropping down into the lower 80s, but it feels like temperatures around 90 to 91 degrees. But then as we head into Monday, we're going to start off into the upper 70s and lower 80s, and watch what happens as we head into the afternoon. We're going to really start seeing those air temperatures feeling closer towards 110, with some spots feeling like 110, 111, temperatures being very hot. By the late afternoon, we'll see temperatures getting in excess of 96 to 97 degrees, with heat index values approaching as high as 113. So it is going to be a hot stretch of days ahead as we head into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's why we have a first alert weather day over the next couple of days for dangerous heat set to arrive here in Eastern North Carolina. And just looking at the heat risk, medium to major for most spots, extreme certainly as you get towards the I-95 corridor, and some of that extends certainly going into Tuesday. So you just want to try to stay cool here over the coming days. This is one of those type of situations where we've seen hot temperatures before, but when you start factoring in the humidity, that is when it can be a little bit concerning. And so at least in the short term, flocking to the beach this evening, temperature is still sitting around 83 degrees for Morehead City. Rip currents going into Sunday, high rip currents certainly along the eastern facing beaches and also right along the southern Outer Banks, and it gets a little bit better as you head towards the northern Outer Banks, but still high rip currents expected over the coming days. Your coastal 5-day forecast, temperatures into the 90s, overnight lows, believe it or not getting out of the 80s Sunday night, Monday night, and Tuesday night as well. 83 degrees Monday night into early Tuesday morning. That is a sultry kind of morning there. But then as we head further inland, temperatures easily approaching mid to upper 90s, heat index values in excess of 105 to 110. Be sure to stay tuned to WITN, WITN.com, and the WITN First Alert Weather app for the latest information.